So, well my friends, here we go again. Today, training. I'm completely focused today because it's really tough. So when I come here, I'm very focused, nervous also. You know, the goal from this year is to reach the Demolition Tower. That is the toughest thing of all. And that is the goal for this year, you know. And to do that, I have to train so much. And then maybe one time we can achieve this, you know. But here is now the training, you know, the stairs. These are not the toughest, but I have a goal today. And so they are perfect. I don't need it for other trainings. You know, the stairs are closed. And to come to the Demolition Tower, that is the biggest goal of the year. And the other one is the king of steepness. That is the bicycle thing that I can reach now because I'm at 95% with bicycling. Of course, when I made 8-hour tours, 8.5 hour tours, the steepest things from all, you know. But this Demolition Tower is the other part, you know, the fitness part. That's really brutal. And you know, we made now over 600 videos and I only failed once, you know, only failed one time from all videos, and that was the Demolition Tower. You know, last year, end of summer around it was, and there I went there. I thought maybe I knew I was not prepared for that, but I tried really my best and I could do whatever I want. It would not function, and then I failed, you know, the only time. And today's goal is to warm up. Now I have my kettlebell here, and today I drove with the bicycle because I want not to lose energy when I come here 20 minutes or whatever with my kettlebell in the hand. And now to crawl down, but that is the easy part. You know, we have 3 main exercises for my Demolition Tower, the toughest of them all. To crawl down now 4 times, you know, that is not the toughest thing, but those stairs are light, you know. But that is not interesting to me today. But the exercise number 2, that is the main goal what I have, and I'm since yesterday completely fixed to this training. Really, when I come, I'm completely focused. You know, there is nothing between. I'm really nervous because I cannot fail her, you know. I have to do that, you know. No matter what, if you feel weak, good, this, that, this is the goal and this has to be made today, you know. Doesn't matter how, it has to be made. And the goal is to make the push press with the kettlebell up and down, and I want to make 160 repetitions in one row, you know. That means I go up to the end and I come down and bam, again until I have 160 repetitions, because I need that thing. This is exercise number 2 at the Demolition Tower. And you know, there's a strategy behind, really brutal. My goal is now to make 10, always right hand 10, left hand 10. I change it today, you know. I don't go up to the end and then I change it. No, 10, and when this doesn't function anymore, I made 8, 6, but 160, no matter what, no break between, nothing, you know. And then we go to the bark, but this is the goal, and that is really tough. But then I come closer to the Demolition Tower. When I achieve this, that is the best thing what I've ever achieved in my life, when I can conquer the Demolition Tower. Now warm up, welcome to the stairs. No cold, it has around 0 degree, 1 degree. I mean, not that cold, but good to train. Minus degrees is always a problem from the air. But you know, it's really, when I come to the Demolition Tower, when you fail there, because then you know, even if it's not that far away, that you failed it, you know, that you didn't completed it. But then you know you are months away from training, you know. And today this is also very tough. But all training what I do is only for Demolition Tower, you know. It's all set up only for this what I do. I'm interested in nothing else, only to do that. And there I'm completely focused, you know. So for Demolition Tower, for example, when I drive there, I'm so nervous and so focused. A day before, the whole day preparation, a day before, is only for this next day, for this goal. And when I drive there with the bicycle, you know, there it can happen that the arms get heavier, the legs, because you are so in your game, you know. And there you have to be more relaxed. But it's really, wow. but we can do that, you know, we can do that. So you know, to fail today, the chance is also very high. So that is why I'm really nervous and very focused. But we cannot fail, you know, it doesn't matter what is, we cannot fail. You know, and when nothing goes anymore, then you have still to go on until it is reached, you know what I mean? We have to do this. So the first exercise will also burn, but that is important because when you make only this alone, then it is so much easier. But with the exercises before, you know, a demolition tower, that is brutal. And today this, you can train whatever you want, you know, so much and on and on and on. But then when it comes to, when the day is there you have to make it, you know. Does not bring anything when you train 100 days in, I don't know, 300 days in 1 year. That does not bring anything when you don't know to make this, you know. That is the part. You have to deliver, to make it, you know. So we go on. I crawl down and then this is the main time. Let's do it. Right. I have so fear from the next exercise. How to do that? I don't know. I have no idea how to do that. You know, there's too much fear, you know. You know, the main goal, demolition tower, and you know how tough this is, because there come things where you think maybe you will never ever do that because it is too tough. You know what I mean? I don't know. You know, here now to come a little bit down, focus you know, when you are in this exercise and then you think to Demolition Tower, really when I go down now, sometimes you really think you can train a year and you will not achieve it, you know. But all this has to go away, you know. Before was also a guy who looked to the camera and this and that, you know. I don't know why people have so much problems when you have the camera, this and that, you know. But it all doesn't matter, you know. All those thoughts, fear, this has all bam, away. I go only straight, you know. That will always come, those problems, the thoughts or people who say what you're doing, the camera away, this, that, blah, blah, blah. But you have to go. Now focus. And then 160, you know. 160 in a row. 10, 10, until it doesn't go anymore. Then I make 8 and 8, 6 and 6, and I will count 180. 29 stairs, but I go always to the last before the end. I don't go to the platform and again only the last one, and then we will see. I count 160 and hopefully we do it. But I think I will put out my gloves. It's cold, but I have a better feeling, you know. There's the slips always, even if you have it in your hand, but still by the change, how to do that, you know. You know, I'm alone here, but we have to do it. We have to do that now. No matter what. This has to be done. 160, not 159, not 150 something, 160. 160 I do now. Now, let's get it on. You know my sentence. Rihanna is waiting on. Always when I told this, that is the motivation what we need now. And now let's do it.
Ferdinand Hermann ja immer diese Jubiläums. Feier und Grün, dann ist Museum auf dem Balkon. Ja, wahrscheinlich, ja.
Kimmels, 54, 55, 56, Kim, 57, 58, 59, Kimmels, 60, yes, und 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yes, Rihanna is waiting. Yes, 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 yes. Yes. But I don't know. 160, a little bit more. I think I couldn't count anymore. One time I was away. Yes. Wow. we made it, no matter what, you know. If it burns, if you cannot anymore, whatever, if you have fear, absolutely all uninteresting. You have to do it. You have only to do it and nothing else. Only go there and do it. Yes, yes, yes. After 40, I thought, does not go anymore. But when you go on and on and on, then comes the point where you know you reach it now. And that is the thing where you have to go on and not to stop it. But, yes. And now I go to the park. I drive to the park today. And there we make some pull-ups, some push-ups, but they are uninteresting for today. That was the goal. That was the next step for Demolition Tower. Yes. Well, you see that, my friends. So high. All things what you don't see, I have to push my bicycle, you know. These are 35 kilos around to push upwards, you know. All beside the training normally, what you don't see. But I show it. I go down a bit that you see. 35 kilo around. And then we make the next exercises. Here it is straight on, you know. You know, it comes taxi, the taxi driver. We go on, next thing. Push exercise, you know. You know, the squats I didn't make today. Normally the squats came by the stairs, but the legs are tomorrow. Wait, here a little bit better. Because tomorrow I make a bicycle tour. I will, because the weather is with plus degrees, and we drive to the court which I have never seen, what I told you. And that is a tough route. I know the route completely full, because I drove the route very often, but you have never seen it on camera, because there we didn't drove. But it is also very steep and tough. And we have two routes to reach this, but they are both stupid because they drive many cars. But we make the other one, and to come to there, you have to drive this normal, and then the round you turn, you know. And then up, that is also a tough thing, but prepares for the king of steepness. And then we watch out for this basketball court. I have seen how it looks, and then tomorrow you will see. Here is also basketball. We have found it. I'm here. I don't have to drive tomorrow. Here is it. Watch, here is the court. That it is, you see? So that it was. So no drive tomorrow. No. That was now. I didn't watch it, and bam. And then you will see why I have never known from that court, you know. You cannot know from that court, and you will never come to the idea that there is something. But you will see that tomorrow, you know. And now we go to an alternative park. Why? Because at the park beside the stairs, normally it's only a few 100 meters, this little nice park, but there were sleeping people beside the bar, you know, to make the pull-ups. They were laying on the floor, backed in. Another one came with the bicycle, and then I don't film because you never know. Most of the time you have no problem, but when they have a dog by themselves, the dog runs to you and we don't need it. So I go to the alternative because I have my rings by me, the gymnastic rings, and with the rings I can always put them, you know, on everything, and that it is. So I go on and then we see us. So my friends, almost arrived. But you see something very cool here, watch. These are the masters of the stairs, you know, but there you are not allowed to go. But watch at this, you know. The other side, you know, there we walked on with our feet to the hidden court in the village on there with the nice view to the city. We are always on the left side, you know, and now we came from the other side. And here, this is where the tram goes on. You see how steep this is? Here you have the animals, you know, what are on there. And that drives the tram on, you know. And you see, there are all stairs beside until to the end, you know. This is not the end. There you go much more. And here it goes into the tunnel underground, you know. But back in the days there existed another one which was much nicer on the other side, you know. There you didn't drove underground. But here those stairs, you know, you could walk. But there, you know, absolutely forbidden, you know. But would be cool. But now the tram was driving on. We didn't have seen it, you know, but very futuristic. And there, here this way we drove, and then we are at our zoo, and then we can go to the hidden court, you know. That is, you see the houses on there. This is the village on there. There we normally go up, and that is a tough route, you know, to walk. But yeah, hello. And there I don't go too often there, because once that was, yeah, when with the bicycle. I went on there with this heavy bicycle. The day when we made all courts in town on one day, and then I got attacked by 2 dogs in there. But that you have not seen because the echo was over, where I had to make it on a smartphone at the end. 7 hours I think it was around. And then 2 dogs without a line attacked me, you know. I was hidden behind this. One dog was brave, but he also did what the other dog did. You know. But now we go there, then I have to warm up again, even if I'm warm, but better. And then we see if there are kids, because when kids are in, I cannot use it, because there are no bars for calisthenics and that is only a kids place. But maybe because it's cold, it is tough to reach, you know, you have to go up. On this side, here it is easier, but also on that side where we came. And then we will see. Now also dogs come. Hopefully there is no one in without a line. Let's do it. So my friends, now I arrived, you know, and now I go made the route again without the bicycle, and now we enter in that, you see that. Because here is the alternative when the other park something happens, because to drive too far away in the city makes no sense. In the near you need it, and there it is, but you have not seen it. Watch now. Here we go on, and then comes the park, and there is nothing else anymore, you know. That is an own place, and that is very beautiful, you know, with the outside, but there is no bar, nothing, you know. So only a kids place, but I can train there. You know, I have done this before. The first calisthenics park existed here in the whole country. I have done it, you know. There were the Trimm-dich-Pfad and some station in the early 90s, 80s around. I did it in the early 90s, you know. But now watch, it is so beautiful here. Wow. And then tell me if you want to train indoor or outdoor. So I walk in. Absolutely fantastic now. So 1, and the weather also went good. 1, 2, bam, watch now. That is beautiful, or to sit here on the bench with that panorama. Wow. Very, very beautiful. That is cool, you know, and here we are. There is the ski jumping thing on there. Very nice. And here by that bridge, you see that? Not the first bridge, the second one. You see it? Now wait, we have to go. Maybe you see it. you know. But that bridge, you know, the first one, not the second one, the first one, and one before that you will not see. I see it there. We were by the training now by the stairs, and now here we are. That is the place. That is an old place to train, you know, only for kids. Really a old thing, you know. The old kids places, they had only one, how is it called, the Schaukel. When it was the best, it had also a slide, a small one. Here we don't have the slide now, you know, and that it was. This is something newer, you know, with the wooden thing, that you don't hurt yourself, you know. And those with the woods, these are the old ones, yeah. They are still there, and there are the benches to sit for the barons, and that was also cool. These were 80s, 90s style, those things. There, as a kid, I always tried to come up, but that was not easy, you know. As a kid you are little, and that is steep. You know, when you slip out, you had to be careful. It's not, it can be dangerous, you know. Oh, now the tram comes. I hear it, I hear it. We can watch from here to the tram, but once again, be careful with those big trees, you know. Because in winter, you know, they say they have no thing where they work. And always when wind was bad weather, be careful, you know. That is always a thing. When it sounds maybe now stupid to some, but I have seen it, you know. When thing that is really, really have to watch. Now we will see it, you know. Here we came from, where we were standing, where I told you only this up. Then we are here, and here it will come the nice drum. I hear it. Will not last long. Yeah, and here I have my gymnastic rings, and then we can make pull-ups. We can make the Australian pull-ups. I can make my push-ups and maybe some snatches with the kettlebell, you know. And that is all what I need today. But as I told you, when there would be kids now, then you have to forget it, because the parents will say, hey, what are you doing? You are grown up, go to other place, you know. There are some are really, now it is here, but it stands, the people go in. I show you. Some people are really frustrated and get really angry when you are on such places. They don't like that, you know, as a grown up, you know, but I still feel like a kid, you know. I'm much more fit than I was with 17 or 16, you know. Feel much healthier and all. Here it is, you see. There it comes, and then it drives down into the tunnel. We wait now, the people enter in, that lasts a bit, you know. And yeah. And that is cool, you know. The other thing is the perfect one. The wooden I don't take, even if they are strong, you know. But there, you see there is something under, but I don't want to damage something. Because when I see it is shaking, then I don't do it, of course, you know. But that is an alternative. In summer there are much more people, and then you can forget it. You have to walk up for nothing, and then there I normally go to the park, but when there are people sleeping. So now it drives, now you can watch this. That is beautiful, or? You see it? That is cool. But back in the days, you had to watch much more with the old one. I drove there every week, you know, to the village, because a friend of mine lived on there, so I was there all the time. There we played football, made sports, skateboarding, all was there in the early 90s in the village, you know. And now, my gymnastic rings, and then we will see. Watch. Rings, rings, rings. You know, I always liked the rings, you know, from Sonic the Hedgehog to collect rings, you know, the golden rings. So one, wait, another one, two. All falls out, you see that? Into the sand, wait. So, and now we try our best. Always good to have it, you know. I knew that I take them today. Always prepared, but that is an outfit. That is so beautiful. The sun came out, you know. I extra waited because the morning was all cloudy, nothing. It was a little bit wet, you know, and now it is perfect. And here, you know, we can do it between those things, and that is great. So now I put it on, but I make it with the nice view that you see it, and that is cool, you know. So what a beautiful place, you know, that exists for very long. since I'm a kid. Wait. Always loud when I take out the little tripod. So, now let's put it on our rings. So now it is set, and now we can make it. You see, perfect thing with that out view. Of course I will watch there. That is really nice. We have the nice wood in here. That is very solid, you know, there is nothing shaking. That is great, you know. And that it is. Now I take my gloves, then we can make our pull-ups, but much will not go. Now the animals are coming, the little thing now. January here a lot of, you know. And then we make the Australian pull-ups, some push-ups. I will make and try out some other styles of where are my gloves, of my snatch with the kettlebell. But that is only relax now, you know. I don't go, oh, you have not seen me, I don't go to the limit or a goal, only to make now something, enjoy a bit. Now my hand gloves, where are my hand gloves? Here, under the kettlebell. So here I have it, you know. The main goal was set, but we dry out, you know, always by feeling how much I do. I wanted to play after that street ball, but that makes no sense, I think. That is too much time, and then, you know, it gets too much, you know, because there I also will give everything, and then that makes no sense to only do a little bit, you know. But wow, that is nice, you know. So we make it here, that you see the other side also. Very nice. Wait. So, my hand gloves. Now it gets also warmer, you know, with the sun. Maybe it has now 4 degrees, 5, yeah, 3, 4 degrees I would say. And that is perfect, you know, always so 2, 3, 4. It's always very good. Such a nice out view, you know. But here, you know, that can happen all the time that the people came in, you don't see them, you don't hear them much. The problem is also when they come with their kindergarten, with the kids mobile, you know, when they push their kids and they have a dog and the dog is most of the time without a line, the dog crashes in and runs and this and that, you know, all problems what you don't need. So here is only like now in winter, there it is nice, but in summer forget it. There are always people here, you know. So make it from that. Some Australian pull-ups. Let's do it. You know, much does not go anymore when you have a main exercise with the other things, but it doesn't matter, you know. If I would make them at first, it's complete other story. So that is only, you have to do them also, but there you don't have to watch how many. That always depends what you have done before. And now, some nice push-ups to the city, you know. When you make the renegade rows, I watch a little bit to the city and I think, have you seen this? I'm not straight with my head. I was a bit far because I wanted to watch when you pull you up. Oh, nice, nice. Where do you get this, you know? Where do you get this? The whole place for you alone now, you know? Where do you get this? And here you see the house on there. There behind, there is the hidden court, you know, on there. Nice. So some push-ups. There I always take my you will see what I hold. Oh, watch the airplane now. Watch now. Here it comes. Oh, that is nice, or? To be here to train, to watch how our plane comes in, to relax. Comes to midday now. I think 11, 12 o'clock maybe now. I don't know. I don't watch. I have nothing. My smartphone is in the backpack. I never watch on it, you know, completely uninteresting to me. So '23, Michael Jordan. But it's only the number one. That was very cheap, €10. I swear you. That tool I have since a few years now. There's nothing damaged. I take my kettlebell in, 2 basketball, 1, nothing out. But it's not a real backpack. But as a second back over the other back, I turn it like this also, you know, here. Such also when I drive, 2 balls in, or when you walk, only one, very light. You have here for your, is also not damaged. That is very good. I think 10 euro it was once. I made a recommendation, but now it doesn't exist anymore, only similar ones like this. Great, you know, very great. 10 euro around. You know, always listen, because when I hear kids, then I watch because of the dogs, you know, because people, they don't care about others, you know. They think, here I come always, here is no other one here, so I can let my dog, I don't know, a pit bull, whatever, you know, without a line. And then when you are in, then they will say, hey, come back, come back. The dog does not do it, and then they will say, oh, my dog has never done this, you know what I mean. So I'm always a bit careful. But now I try some things out, will look awful, but you know, I always want to learn more and more and try, you know, that is what I'm doing now. All alone, you know. So now I tried out something, because I always do the snatch in the way I do it, you know. A half thing. Half of the hard style, half of the competition thing, because I go down, bam, and bam, you know. One movement, bam. That is the hard style. I'm not making like, you know, those 2 movements, the competition style, because when they go up, you know, they come with that, and then they are straight in the hand, you know. Bam, they pull the shoulder back, and then they grab into the kettlebell, you know. Up is the other thing, but they come now, and with that movement, you see, that, and from that they pull the shoulder down, and then the kettlebell comes and they grab in, you know. They have it never tight in their hands. And my style is normally 1 movement, 2, that needs much more power, and I come up, boom, this, in extreme way. Not this and this, boom, you know, that comes all from the hips, boom. All power until here is from the hips. And from here, I go up with a little bit shoulder and lean forward, and all is under tension. My abs, the ass, the legs, you know, when I'm here. breathe in and explosive, boom, like you jump, boom. All is now tight, you know, by every repetition, and then a little bit shoulder bump, and really straight that it does not break you in, you know. That needs much more power, and I have it very, I grab it really, you know. That means it rotates in the hand. For competition, bad, because then you are completely open, you will not last long. They grab it out or not, this, you know. But that is the thing. But sometimes I try something out, but when you want to do something good, you have to do it all the time, always the same, that you become good, you know. And my style is always boom, boom, you know, because that is the movement, like boom, boom. You know what I need for the demolition tower, that is why I'm doing it. You know, and left-handed, that is the weaker part, and especially when you have done something before like we, then the technique gets a little bit worse, you know. And I'm right much stronger because as a kid, tennis, bam, 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 all the time, table tennis, all right-handed, and back then no one came to the idea to do it also left. You know, you only did it with right, same with skateboarding. When I learned it in the early 90s, no one here in my area would come to the idea to drive goofy, you know. Only regular, you know. Or in other words, switch or nollie. That was uninteresting, you know. And that it is. And now I came down, bam, you know. Normally I go down, but there I don't make the hard style because they make it over, you know, boom, with a lot of speed. The kettlebell flips over, and from that position, bam, you know. And I turn my feet, you know, a little bit here, that the kettlebell rotates, you know. When it is on, I turn a little bit, you know, extreme now, that I get the kettlebell in that position, and then it falls down, and here I grab it, you know, and then I go down. But not this, you know, not this, because then you have too much energy in the back. I lean a little bit also backwards, that the kettlebell comes, and here, bam, I grab it, you know. So very soft, and here I grab it, comes, boom, and then explosive here, and I go out, you know, down, bam, you know. Left-handed, the coordination is very tough, you know, that is a weight. Without a thing it's easier, but right looks much better than left, you know. When I come here, show you, go down, go up, now, bam, you know. You see that? I try it, it comes, I grab it. There is always strategy behind, you know. But I want to train my body, because you have to imagine, for example, when you have here a garbage, you know, when you have those big bags with garbage, when you go to your garbage and you have those big things, you know, like this blue one, I show you that. You know, they're very big ones. And when you have so much garbage in, you grab it, and boy, it is so tough, you know. And when you have here the thing where you have to put it in, you open it up, and then from the muscle power it is too heavy, you know. And what are you doing then? You know, from here to no chance, absolutely no. And then you make a little bit this, 1, 2, and then by 3, bam, and it is in. And here you didn't need any power. That was all from this movement, boom, you know. And that is competition style. And I make a between thing. This does not go anymore. This is, you know, not easy, but there you could make so much repetitions because you don't lose energy. And I make it, you know, a bit only, so I use the energy here, but a little bit of the movement, so I have the best of both worlds, you know. Especially with the shoulder, when I go up. This first movement is most of the time the problem that you hurt your shoulder, you know, with the heavy weight. And I can avoid this little bit push, and from here I push with the shoulder, you know. That is to me, for me, you know, only talk for me, the best way to stay healthy without any problems. You know, back in the days I made also with the heavy kettlebells, tried, you know, that was Turkish get-ups with half of my body weight, left and right-handed, you know, to go up and down. But I will not do that anymore, you know. I had heavier kettlebells at home. The snatch with heavy kettlebells don't do, you know. To me that is the best. Yeah, that is nice. Now we make some ab exercise and then we will watch how late it is and then I decide what I'm doing. So, ab exercise. Wow, to enjoy the outview, so nice. Always to punch, bam, bam, you know, as there would be, you know, in the Vergnügungspark, you know that, the fun parks, there was always a hole, 1, 2, 3, 4, and something went up and you had to hit it with a baseball thing, you know, like this, and always bam, bam, bam. You have to be fast, same I do here, bam, 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 bam. I hit something. Abs, bam, 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 bam. To me that works out best with weights, not. But this is the thing, you know. I do it only to me, you know. If this works for you or other one, I don't know. You know, that you have to test out. Everyone is other. Everyone has other genetics. And that is the thing, you know. Now comes someone. But we have made our nice training now. And that was beautiful, you know. That was really, really beautiful. So now I will check out how late we have it. That is the question now. I don't know. I think maybe 12:30 I would say now, but I have no idea, you know. I didn't even know when I went out, you know. I only looked by the window and waited when the weather gets better to have it much more nice, you know. So surprise, surprise, how late do we have it? Wait. Whoa, I didn't check that. Watch this. Whoa, shit. Whoa. 13:18. Whoa, how long was I out now? I didn't check that. Whoa. That is the thing, you know. I don't watch 2 o'clock. Whoa. Yeah, now I put away my rings, don't forget it, with the night outside, and that was nice, you know. So I put all together. Then we will see us tomorrow at the hard route to come there. I will show there the bicycling also, because that we never made. It's a tough route, you know. And then I know the area completely, you know, that is the thing. I know there almost everything, but this basketball thing I have not seen. You will see that. So from here I say goodbye, bye and ciao.